More questions from Video Clips channel. Thanks, Osborne, for doing that, because we're a little light on the questions. I haven't done stream for a while, and also YouTube's not sent out any emails to anyone. It's annoyed because I didn't do streams for a while. Joking. More questions from Video Clips channel. So there's no me, but just existence without an experiencer. An experiencer is written with experiencer is within it itself, an experience in a sense, and the sense of me comes from that. Yes. And what seems to happen, like, but all of this is words, so it's like poetry, like you're trying to paint something which you can't paint. Anything, we can't really talk about this, but just about anything in life, like everything is us as humans being creative with words, like putting these different sounds together to create meaning in order to communicate. And we think that's real, we think our meaning is real, but the meaning is never real, the meaning is just the meaning. So what seems to happen is that there is this character, and there is consciousness watching the character, and then there's something that seemingly glues them together, and then it feels like the person and the consciousness are one and the same. There's also this sense of I am as well, which is the love side, the life side in there, and it glues it all together, and it makes it feel like a separate entity that's moving through time. But the consciousness has always been everything and everywhere, like seemingly watching through this human, but it's also being everything. So it's not actually, so in the beginning when you get into this subject, this is the person, by the way, you're always fixing the person and making the person better, and that reduces seeking, and so that makes the person like less going into time. But actually that's not the goal. The goal is the shift from this energy being this person back to consciousness, or you could say the separating out, and this like the consciousness going everywhere again. It's like the end of the consciousness being stuck to the person. But often that requires the person to become more settled. Like if the person's really deeply suffering, it's almost like, how can this even be a possibility? When you're really suffering, you're really involved with the person. Like when I just think about family or friends, you know, and they're really suffering, you can't go up to them and talk about the joy of this moment or the beauty of life or the non-division of life, because, you know, they're deeply lost in their problems. So that kind of has to resolve itself in some way. So then you work on the habits of the condition, and then begins to think, I've got to become a perfect person without any thoughts or feelings or emotions or reactions or being upset or hormone changes or PMS. And when I do that, I'll become enlightened, and this becomes another seeking pattern, and then that elongates you into time. So it's not the way it is.